Hey everyone, welcome back. So, same thing as last episode. Oh wait, Sai has something. Oh, she can level up. Another character to level 4. What do you know? I can't wait until Finn gets to level 6, because that's when he gets another trinket slot. Okay, that's another trinket slot. More trinkets the merrier. I don't know if I have any good trinkets for her. Actually, no. Chill, balloons hit 10% slower. Damage to shield balloons. Damage to regrow and zombie balloons. Which one do I want, though? And I'll take this one. Okay, anyways. We're doing hard, and we're gonna beat hard. The last one, I really underestimated how hard the last one, no, I really overestimated how hard the last one was. Because I was like, oh no, the last level was on Lemongrab the first level, not the last level. But by last, I mean the last episode.
Alright.
You know what I mean, okay? Okay. Blowfist is in range. So basically, I'm like, oh no, the last door is gonna be really hard. And then I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna beat that on hard. And then I'm like, you know what, screw it, I wanna play it, because it's rated medium anyways. So then I play it. And then I'm like, this is so easy. This is as easy as it can get. Because it was like, I made it all the way to round 44, just with Finn, Jake, and Flame Princess. Obviously, I might have, no I couldn't. I wouldn't have done it. But then obviously I got Sai and Max at the end, because a few Moab, there were too many Moabs. And Finn's Flying Kick and Moab Ripper weren't exactly shredding Moabs. So I had to get a few extra guys to help. And there's another question that I need answered. Can Flame Princess pop Ghost Balloons? If she can pop Ghost Balloons, and if I unlock the Super Monkey, Sam is getting kicked out. Because there's only enough space for 10 characters. And if those characters are really bad, then yes, they get kicked out. Just like Warrior Princess Bubblegum. Although the Born to Rule was probably pretty good. Although there was one problem with Born to Rule, and that is, take a guess. Actually, you don't need to. That is the allies. I don't have any allies that I would want to be duplicated or to be cheaper. Like, I don't care about any of these allies here. They all suck. Oh yeah, that reminds me this one time when I tried to beat a level on normal using only allies. And that was actually very stressful. Not only was I down to like 10 hearts at the end, but I almost lost the level because I really got annoyed by the allies and I just sold everyone and then bought Sai, and yeah, I just bought Sai, and then since it was a normal level, done. It wasn't even a hard normal level. Oh yeah, I also had Captain Cassie with side to pop the leads. So, in the end, after losing lives all the way to round 26, I think, 26 onwards, no lives lost. Just like that. I should have gotten Finn though, but Finn didn't have his mighty sword right now, back then. Yeah, but you get the point. The allies I have are just, they're trash. I kinda just want some epic allies, and then I'm like, no wait, the epic allies probably aren't even as good as the actual character.
What's up?
Oh, I got Brofist like a couple of rounds late. This always happens when I'm just talking, and I just don't stop talking. I keep getting Brofist a lot of rounds late. It doesn't matter. I could have gotten it around 7. Anyways. So basically, what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, right. Allies. Allies are trash. Why would anyone use them? Maybe when you're at the lowest level you could possibly be. Oh yeah, right, now I remember. So maybe I could just get some epic allies and then they'd be good, right? Nah, I don't think they're that good. Compared to characters, like if you can get a character to max upgrades and if they have epic trinkets versus an epic ally, the ally's not gonna do as well as the character. Seriously. Although the triple darts are actually, like the triple dart, whoops. These guys are actually pretty good. Not anymore. Because Max now has triple darts, and while Max's triple darts is like a million times better. I don't need to depend on them and Max's double darts. Max has triple darts. I could even get him with the frozen throwing knives, and he could have 9 darts.
Light 'em up.
9 darts is a lot of darts. Any more darts, and yeah. Plus, Max even has faster throw. Max can probably throw 10 times fast. No, probably not. Max can probably throw as fast as all the Dart Monkey triple darts combined with that upgrade. But I think Max might actually cost more to get that. Nah, the triple darts costs way more.
So, heating up.
And the triple darts aren't even good. A lot of stuff aren't good. Wait, did that regrow just regrow while it was frozen? Back then, when I used to play, regrow balloons couldn't regrow when they were frozen. But nowadays, they can. And they also don't generate any more money. I remember those good old days before regrow farming was patched. Yeah, those were the good old days. It sucks to be us that they patched regrow farming. I guess it was just too OP. Let's see. If one pop generates 1 cent, that means 10 pops generate $1. So that means generating $1 million would equal 10 million pops. And considering regrow farms required so much, like they were so, like, the defenses at the back have to pop like so many balloons, that should be really easy. Oh yeah, and I also remember back then in the good old days, which wasn't actually as far in memory, when you could just have a couple of towers together and you can pop an infinite amount of balloons. Now they can't even pop an infinite amount of balloons. Actually, I don't think they were even able to pop an infinite amount of balloons in the first place. So I'm trying to think. An infinite amount of balloons just came in. Arctic wind is stalling them. Balloon impact, kaboom. Okay, and then, let's see, Arctic wind pauses. Okay, stops the balloons, they stop, they get popped another layer, and then they move again. Okay, fine, they can pop an infinite amount of balloons. Those were the good old days. Oh, and I just remembered I have so much this stuff to spend.
Skill. Mathematic hero math. Mad skill. Hero time. Mad skill.
Done. This is called saving up. How to save up way too much money. And I'm not doing what happened last time, because what happened last time was actually not that smart of me to do.
Sharp. Let's do this to the max.
It was not.
That felt good.
It's actually probably kind of.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is stupid. Yet last time, when I decided that I would just try and use the trio, Finn, Jake, and Fire Princess to get to round 45, that was almost gonna work, but they sent me a few too many Moabs.
Alright.
Because Finn's flying kick was having trouble popping them, and then they all made it to the back, and then I just got Sign Max, and well, it was just a little bit of cleaning up. Nothing too severe.
Ready to pop.
So I guess Max should be able to bring us there.
That felt good.
I did still press Max's ability because the Moabs were actually close to getting to the end of the track. Although, I don't even think it did that much. It didn't help that much. At least I don't think so. It seemed like they did have the control over it. Actually, if one thing was different, which was if Finn and Flame Princess had slightly bigger range, not slightly, just bigger range, they would have actually been able to defeat round 45. Well, Max's range is huge. So big, I don't know what to say. I want to unlock more characters that I'm gonna actually need. Like, we'll say, I don't know. I don't know which characters I'll need until I actually try them. And there are some characters that I only need for, like, literally one upgrade. The Ice, for example. The Ice King. Arctic Wind. Princess Bubblegum. Bubble... Oh, I actually forgot them. Oh yeah, Jelly Beans. Jelly Beans have power. How did I forget the name to Jelly Beans? Well, that's sad. Jelly Beans have power. Although, that got replaced with... Oh, wait, no. With Sai's ability. Garnet of the Hero. Because I feel like the Garnet of the Hero might actually... is equivalent, or maybe even better. Actually, I think it's slightly worse. But it did come in the form of a trinket, so... I mean, I could unequip Princess Bubblegum, but... that would also leave me the question. Is Merceline, Super Monkey, and Juggernaut Max really that good? Are they worth me kicking out another character to get them? That's a good question. I know the Super Monkey 100% will be, because there's no way this will be better than a Super Monkey. Or this. Actually, Sam might actually be good if we get her a lot of upgrades, but it takes forever, and until then, she's actually really bad. And I always think of her as really bad, because I remember that time we had this one level where there were ghost balloons, and ghost balloons could only get popped by, energy attacks. And she was the only one that I knew of. Well, I could use her or him, but, you know, I had to give Sam a chance. So then when I tried out Sam, I'm like, seriously, what is this?
Let's go.
And it just wasn't that good. Like, that was hard to fit him in. So, yeah, and then every time that there was a massive, ghost balloon rush of pinks and up, we'd start leaking them. And that was actually really annoying. Because if those weren't ghost balloons, do you know how almost all my characters can pop pinks? Actually, almost all my characters without upgrades can pop pinks. And here is Sam, with so many upgrades, struggling to pop pink balloons. Because they send a lot of them. Okay, fine, I guess that's reasonable, but even with the regular balloons popped, she was still having pink balloons leaking. And that was like close to a $4,000 investment. Actually, I think it was more like $3,000, I don't know. But anyways, it definitely costed close to how much I spent on Max at the time, I guess. So then I was like, I can't believe this is what I got. I was as disappointed as I can be. Could have not been more disappointed. Oh, now that I got all my characters on screen with the amount of upgrades, let's give Sam another chance.
Come out and play. Everett, Sam.
Because Sam now has...
Aw, did you pop? Not so big now, huh?
Because I did get Sam something called an... Is that an epic? Is that a epic weapon, or is that just a super rare? I think that's an epic weapon, so she better be good.
Shazam!
Well, I can automatically already see that she's getting better. Is she that much better? Just imagine how good Flame Princess could be if I gave her that wand. Yep.
Magic!
What is this? And she can summon tornadoes. Okay, she won't be able to pop those mobs. Okay. Max and Sire is too OP. Can Max pop the leads? Fortified leads? 100%. Everyone on my team is too OP. Okay, so, I got meatballs. I keep forgetting about Jake leveling up. Like, does it really matter? Do I really need to get him more trinket slots? He still has common trinkets. I could probably fill him with uncommon trinkets, but I don't really need a village right now, especially considering that village has, like, close to no range. Because if it had the village other towers, it would have to have a lot of range. Anyways, I'll leave the episode off right here. See you guys next time.